This video shouldn't really be too long. There's just a really important topic that I would really encourage you to just listen to and try to understand, because I think it's definitely going to improve your Dokkan, I guess not gameplay, but Dokkan experience moving forward, right? Now, with the introduction, and thank you, of course, for sponsoring today's video with your support just by simply watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to take it a little bit farther, you know, like, or maybe even subscribe to the channel, feel free to do that as well. Help us get to 70K, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, you know. Right now, let me give you the content you're here for. So when it comes to this silver coin or this pity coin, just the fact that it's actually in the game now, the fact that there is now a banner that says you have to summon X amount to get the new character means that you can really no longer afford to mess around with these other, you know, Easy 8 banners or try and summon on these miscellaneous Android 18 and Mamba types of banners, because at the end of the day, and granted, I know that Ella Ribrienne isn't the greatest, I guess, kind of example to pull up here because she's not really a great character anyway, so why would you even care? But LR Bulma, right? Easily the best. I mean, I guess you can consider her top 3, but for me, she's number 1 in the game, in my heart at least. Number 2, number 3 doesn't really matter for the sake of this video, but she is up there, and she's a yellow coin LR. Now imagine you spent 50 Dragon Stones on an Easy A banner. Before in Dokkan, it's like, oh, well, you know, I spent 50 stones. That's 50 stones less that you have for LR Bulma, sure. But now, with the introduction of Pity, not only is that one multi that you don't have for LR Bulma, now it's 10 less coins that you're going to be able to have access to buy LR Bulma. I'm telling you right now, there have been times, at least with me in the past, when I just really didn't know how to manage my money and stuff, there would be times where, let's say I was just one summon away from finishing discounts, but I emptied my entire bank account. I emptied everything I had, and I still could not finish that last rotation. Now imagine that's you. Right? Imagine you're able to summon, you spend all the money that you have, all the stones, you grinded stones from everywhere, and you need just one more multi's worth. Just 10 more silver pity coins to purchase the new best LR in the game. How upset at yourself are you going to be when you think back for 2 seconds, or when you watch one of my videos and when you realize that when I said don't summon for this character, you summoned, right? And it's not about me being right or me being wrong. At the end of the day, you summon for whatever the heck you want, right? If Ribrienne is your favorite character, that's cool. This video isn't about who to summon for and who to not summon for. This video is about really minding where you are spending your stones, because pity now exists in Dokkan. So if you know a yellow coin banner is coming up, let's say, again, Global and JP are syncing up now, right? So we know that yellow coin banners tend to come for part 2 or for specific celebrations, right? So you really have to pay attention to how many stones you use and where you use them, because it's like you want to at least have a minimum, right, of 1,000 Dragon Stones just in case. Because if they end up releasing another Bulma, another, I guess not Bulma, but another character on the same caliber as Bulma, you're going to be upset when you try to summon for, you know, STR Cooler's Easy A banner and you pulled absolutely nothing, right? Now you can't even have chances to get the new character, but also you're missing pity opportunity as well. And that's just never going to feel good. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be upset. Saving in Dokkan with the introduction of the pity coin, I think has just, the importance of saving has dramatically increased. Yellow coin banners have pity, and I think in the future, as they test this system, they're going to, and I think yellow coins are a perfect foundation for this, right? Yellow coins are a perfect banner to test this out on. They're not going to test it out on things like Carnival banners or Dokkan Fest banners. They're going to use the data they have here to introduce this to Dokkan Fest banners and everything else. So it's going to come to a point where you want to have at least a minimum amount of stones stashed away, because you know pity is coming, and you want to be able to, if the character is good enough, to go deep. And if you don't have or didn't pull that character, you can now exchange for pity. But to summon on these banners that just have absolutely no value, even if you're a new player, summoning on that upcoming, and I'm saying this upcoming, but at the time I'm uploading this video, it may already be out. But summoning on that global Dokkan, 18 and Mamba banner, like those characters aren't really special. You're going to pull those characters while summoning on other banners anyway. So if you're going to pull 18 unfeatured, right, the new STR 18 unfeatured, why not pull her summoning for Super Saiyan 4 Goku instead of her own banner? So now you're knocking out two birds with one stone in a sense, right? So you have to really understand that pity coins, just their mere existence has forced everyone to, it's not going to change the way you play the game, but I'm telling you that you really have to be mindful with how you spend your stones. Because it's no longer about, oh, you spend 50 stones, that's one less multi you have for this banner. We already know that. But now it's going to take, you've technically, with every multi you do on a banner now, you've decreased, you have, how do I word it? With every multi you perform now, when the next yellow coin banner comes out, that's how many multis, closer you would have been to pity. But you're not there anymore. And I know people say, oh, it's 50 Dragon Stones, right? I'll get my 50 Dragon Stones back. There's no such thing as getting Dragon Stones back. Once you spend them, they're gone. Just because you grind, let's say you have 50 Dragon Stones in your account, and you grind 50 from Ultimate Class, right? If you spend 50 and grind those 50 quote-unquote back, now you have 50 Dragon Stones, right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But you would have had 100. You would have had 100, so you can trick yourself in saying, oh, get the 50 back. No, you won't. The 50 you spend will forever be gone. So instead of having 100, you would have had 150. Instead of having 200, you would have 250. Instead of being one multi away from pity, you would have gotten pity. And that's the difference when it comes to these summons. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.